magic review. I just thought I'd do a quick live one. I've got no lighting and no mic, so I don't like it. But a lot of you have, so thanks, a lot of you have entered the draw, the lottery for the Spooktacular box set courtesy of Murphy's Magic, which is it's a really good giveaway, isn't it? It's $500 worth of magic, and even if you don't like all that magic, it's a good thing. And on that, I've been thinking a lot about, you know, because I've really been sort of delving in deeply to the things I've been reviewing, and which is one of the reasons why I haven't done loads and loads of reviews. I've spent a long time learning things that haven't been that easy for the sake of reviewing them. By the time I review them, nobody wants to watch it, but you must. So the things I've been thinking about are, you know, looking back on a lot of the things, the comments that you've made on different tricks from Murphy's Magic, the tricks that you'd like to see discounted or in the sale. And I'm thinking about how timeless and ageless magic tricks are. You know, we and I know a lot of people talk about this, but we have a sort of subconscious thing that newer is better, that magic is developing, so the latest thing's got to be the better thing, and that kind of works with tech, I think. But the tech gets better, but it doesn't necessarily mean the magic trick gets better. And with the non-technical magic, I just don't think it's the case. I don't think it's the case that it gets worse, but it's not that magic tricks are developing and the newer things are better than the older things. And looking at some of your comments of the things that you love, the tricks that you love, there's, you know, things like Sucker Punch that's been out for a few years. Demi Deck, that even though it's the newest trick, is based on an old principle. And I've really been, you know, going back and learning stuff that's been out for years that I think trumps a lot of the magic that's coming out now. So I really would recommend you trying to kind of change that mindset. I'm not saying you've all got that mindset, but we all have it, I think, again, subconsciously, that mindset of newer is better and kind of forgetting the older stuff. And I know the cliche is to kind of, you know, it's all stuck in the magic drawer, but but really do go back to that. Pick up a trick that one time you thought, I like that all of a sudden sort of became demoted, I suppose, and spend some time with it. And I've also been thinking about what makes a good magic trick. And what I've talked about before is that it's very hard for us as magicians, once we've taken the red pill, to not see past what we already know. And someone put I'm going to go through all the comments in a new video soon, but someone put a comment about a trick that I reviewed recently, saying, oh yeah, that it wasn't fooling, right? It was Liquefied by Thomas Dostal. The first thing by Thomas Dostal that hasn't fooled this person. And I'm not criticizing the comment at all, and I totally understand it. But I think that fooling us is not what we should be looking at as tricks we want to perform. It should be, I was going to say what will fool the spectator, but not even that really. What will give the spectator an experience that may not be fooling. It may be just magical. It may not make them go to that place of how is that done. And I think with something like, hi everyone, thanks very much. I'll come to comments in a minute. If you've got any questions, let me know. You know, something like Liquefy, where the spectator will experience something so unusual that their first thought won't be, how is that done? I think some tricks the first thing is, oh, I want to know how that's done. But this is more, oh, that's so weird and odd. And maybe if they really think about it, they might be able to suss it out. But actually, I showed Liquefy to some people, and magicians as well were saying, you know, is it a compound? Is it a thing? You know, they were sort of going down the wrong route. I'm in Switzerland, by the way. It's exciting, isn't it? And it's 6 o'clock, 6:45 in the morning, so it's probably why I look a bit odd and tired. So I think the learning for me is don't go just for the new, and also, what was the other thing that was based on the, oh gosh, I've lost my train of thought because I started looking at the comments. Oh, how timeless, yeah, how timeless magic is, and also what makes a good magic trick. And that's where I was. My thinking is that pretty much every trick, even if you see a trick that gets released and you go, that's a terrible trick, in certain contexts, and if in certain ways, every trick with presentation, if you spend time with it, can be made with the odd exception. But most magic is good if it's in the right hands, it's got the right presentation, it fits something. Because it's not just about that thing of, does it fool you? Yes, of course it's got to on a certain level, because that's what makes it a magic trick. But you know, we all know people can suss it out if they want to by YouTubing stuff anyway, and seeing silly people exposing magic, so I think we have to get away from it. But anyway, so lovely to see you from sunny Switzerland. I've got to go in a minute because I've got a gig, which it's an 8 o'clock start this morning, but we've got to be on site at about 7:15. So, but thanks, Cole. I haven't got my glasses on. I've got to remember that I'm 51 now. Cole Janam, sorry if that's awful pronunciation. Even if you make a spectator think out of the box for a moment job, but yeah, I think so. And, you know, I think a magical experience, it can be many things. So I think it's good to start thinking around those lines rather than does it fool me? And especially as a magician, we can't be thinking that that's the quality of magic trick. Again, I'm not criticising that comment at all. I think it's a valid one. Right, so I'm going to go now, but what I was going to say is many of you are probably thinking, hang on, we've all, you know, and if you haven't, put something in the comments, not of this video, of the spectacular video, many of you will be thinking, hang on, when are we going to find out who wins this? And the answer is probably, I know you're not meant to do this on YouTube, you're going to say, no, I don't see why it wouldn't be the 30th, the 31st, which is tomorrow, which is actually Halloween. I think keep an eye on the comments, not of this video, of the spectacular video. I'll do another short video saying exactly when. I don't want to say now because something might happen. It's my life's unusual at the moment. I've moved house and last minute I'll have to do things. But the plan is to do it at around 5 o'clock UK time tomorrow night. I'm obviously on Europe time at the moment, so on the 31st, which will be Halloween. Now, if you can't watch it, obviously there's not going to be much to watch. I'm going to do a live video and say who's won. But that will be that. But do keep an eye on the channel. Make sure the notifications icon is on and you've subscribed so you'll know. And I will do more giveaways because it's been really successful. It's been great to hear, you know, the comments, because it's reminded me of certain tricks and it's all very positive. It's nice to hear lots of positive comments. I love this, I like that, rather than people complaining about stuff, which I'm very lucky that nobody really does on this channel. I've got a lovely community, so thank you for that, and that's you that did that. So thanks very much. If you haven't looked at it, please do go and look at onlinemagic.co. That would be great. The light's making my eyes disappear. Onlinemagic.co. That'd be really lovely of you. I'm currently getting a garage converted, so I'm going to have a home studio, especially for that course. That's how much it means for me and for this channel. So you're going to be seeing so much more, probably in December, when I no longer have to travel to go to work. I know most people have to do that. I shouldn't moan about it, but it's going to be nice to have all that at home with a bigger studio, which is very exciting, just for this channel and the course. So I'm excited about that. So I see a lot more on both platforms. And do follow me Instagram at Steve Faulkner. The Real Magic Review one is I'm not putting much on that now. So the winner is going to be announced tomorrow, which is the 31st, I think at 5 UK time, but I will give you warning before that to let you know it's going to happen. All right, take care, have a great one, see you soon. And thank you so much for your support.